in other countries, underdeveloped countries especially, you cannot declare bankruptcy and start over as easily as you can in America. And he says, here we believe in second chances. So we make it easy so you can go bankrupt and then bounce back and become wildly successful if you want. Our laws allow that. So here you are. You have the
Perfect
perfect
example of
example.
what that looks like. And both of us are immigrants. I was born in Scotland. And
Really?
where were you born?
Turkey.
In Turkey. Okay. Yeah, I've
So
been to Turkey. It's a beautiful country.
yeah, yeah. Turkey is, believe it or not, Turks are a very interesting. We are a race. Did you know that Turks are a race?
I can believe it because of the influences of all the different countries around you, and the history of Turkey. I mean, you had a lot of invasions too along the way, so there's all of that. I mean, it's a rich history. I mean, I come from Scotland, which has associations with France and England and all of that stuff that goes with it, but the truth of the matter is that as an immigrant, when you come into this country, you come into this country because you want to do better, because you want a better life. And of course, it's not always clear in the beginning. It certainly wasn't in my case that that's what was going to happen. If anybody had told me back then, this is 1978, 79, when I first came to the United States, if somebody had told me then what I know now, I would have said, yeah, you're kind of a little mental because there's no way in hell that I was going to do this. I didn't have that vision. It took a long time for that vision to evolve into what
Right,
I'm doing today. And I think that's another piece of it. Some people do come in with, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I want, and I'm going to go for it. But many people come in and they're like, well, I'm here, but sure what I'm going to be doing with the rest of my life while I'm here, but this is a better environment than what I left. And for me, it was a working class background in Scotland. And at the time, there was still a very tiered structure to the society. If you know anything about the UK, there's if you're working class back then, you were still classified as less than. And a piece of me was knew and understood that that was not going to be my pathway, because if I had stayed where I was born, I was only expected to go into a factory and work, get married, have kids, and die
right.
there. That was it.